In this video, we are asked to add two 8-bit numbers, but unlike in the previous program, the values are not directly given, but we are told that those values are present in memory locations here. So what the question says is, there is a value, there is a first 8-bit value in memory location 2000H, second 8-bit value in location 2001H, and we're supposed to add these two numbers, the first plus second numbers, and then store the result in 3000H. Again, some background knowledge here. Whenever we have some values in the memory cells, or the only way we can transfer the value from memory cell to the 8085 is using the accumulator. So whatever value is present in the memory cell 2000H is going to first come to the accumulator. Whatever value we have in 2001H is also going to come to accumulator. So if we both keep this in accumulator, then one value is going to override the other. So what we need to do is, when we load the first value in accumulator, after that we need to move this to some other programmable registers so that it becomes easier for us to add. Then after that, we load the second value. Now our two values are in registers A and B, and then the addition process goes as we did earlier. We do not have a direct value, so we don't use MVI here. What we can do is, we can use the direct addressing mode and use LDA 2000H. What this is going to do is load the value in memory cell 2000H into the accumulator. Now we want to move this value to some other programmable registers. Now the value of A goes to B. Again, we're going to load the second value 2001H. So this is going to load, the value of memory cell 2001H into the accumulator. Now what we can do is, we can directly add B. This does A equals to A plus B. The result is stored in accumulator itself. Now what we are asked is, we are asked to store the value or store the result in location 3000H. So we're directly going to use STA 3000H. What this does is, pushes the value of accumulator to the memory cell, and that is our answer here. Like in the questions asked, we don't have our values directly, or we don't have immediate addressing mode for the values. Our values are located somewhere in the memory. In case of this, our values are located in 2000H and 2001H. Let's keep 02 in 2000H and then 06 in 2001H for now. 06 in 2001H for now. Okay, so we're supposed to add these two values and then store the result in 3000H, which we'll check later on. So how do we do this? We first write the LDA 2000H. This is going to load 02 into accumulator first. Then we are going to move our accumulator result to register B, comma A. Now again, we are going to load the second value 2001H, and then we are going to add this, store our result in 3000H, and finally halt the program. So now when we run this, again we get a compilation successful error. We have generated the equivalent machine code here too. So let me run this step by step. So at first, the value 02 is loaded into the accumulator from the memory location 2000H. Then we move this value into register B. We've loaded 06 into the accumulator. Now we've added 06 plus 02, and the result is stored in the accumulator itself. Now we store our value and then check it in 3000H. Currently the memory location 3000H is empty, but once we run this, our result is stored in the location 3000H, and then we terminate the program. So this is it.